The park is gone. Let's talk about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Set 3 years after Jurassic World, it's a nublar now sits abandoned with all these dinosaurs roaming around. With volcanic eruption about to happen on the island, Owen and Claire return to the island to try to rescue these animals. But of course, things happen. And with this film, we do see Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard return as Owen Grady and Claire Dearing, and it was great to see more of them. They have amazing chemistry with one another, great dynamics with one another. To which we also see Justin Smith and Daniela Pineda joining the cast, and I thought they were great additions to the franchise. We also do see Rafe Spell, Toby Jones, as well as B.D. Wong coming back, and Jeff Goldblum coming back as Ian Malcolm. Even though Jeff Goldblum's role was more of a cameo, it was still cool to see him come back as Ian Malcolm. And with this film, it does feel like it has a bit more of a serious tone in the Jurassic Park franchise. To which this film does feel like it does have a little bit more of a horror thriller type vibe, especially later on in the film, and I thought that was very unique for the franchise. But with this film, I've seen it get a lot of negative reviews, and this is one I'm kind of mixed about, I'm not gonna lie. Like, along with its horror thriller vibes that this film has at times, and with the serious tone that it has at times, this does feature one of the most gut-wrenching, heartbreaking scenes, and it did very well with that, because it's heartbreaking to watch. But with how this film is, I will admit, I do think parts of the story could have been a little bit better, or at least a little bit different. But at the same time, what it introduces was very interesting. Minor spoilers ahead, so you've been warned. We find out who co-created Jurassic Park with Hammond, and we do get introduced to that co-founder's granddaughter, Macy Lockwood. And her character is very interesting in this. That just adds more to the lore of the franchise. And this film does add a lot more to the franchise. But when it comes to just mercenaries and stuff like that, part of me just feels like that's kind of a little bit overdone now in the franchise. I wasn't really too crazy for the antagonist that was in this film, but I will say that the special effects for this film, as always, looked amazing. And also, we get more of the GOAT Rexy in this. It is always great to see her. I will admit, this did go into a different direction than I expected with how the last film left off. But it is one that I thought it was okay. Because it does have its dino moments, it does have some brutal dino moments. But with what it did, creating another dinosaur again, the Indoraptor, it could have been better with that. At least we got more of Blue, the raptor that Chris Pratt character trained. Overall, with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I thought it was just okay. While it could have been better, it was still a unique one in the franchise. As I mentioned, this does have a bit more of a horror vibe at times, and it worked. But have you seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below, and follow me for